What an incredible day. This was just a great experience, and I'm so glad I got to be a part of it, and I had so many people that I love be a part of it, here and outside of the community, because I am a teacher in the district, and we had so much support from our Saline area schools, community, and families, and we're just really grateful for that. My story. My story started long before I was born because, unfortunately, breast cancer runs in our family. And so, my husband and I kind of expected it at some point, which is not a good way to think about it, but we expected it much later in life. And unfortunately, I had just turned 33 and had stopped nursing my youngest son. And things weren't right. Things didn't feel right. And I had an incredible team of doctors, and they just stayed on me for 2 years, actually. I guess the process started when I was 31. Stayed on me, and every 3 months I was going to ultrasounds and MRIs and mammograms. And on July 3rd, last year, I went in for one of those random tests like they keep doing, and I heard those 3 words.
How would I be? Picture your test.
Rocked our world. But the good news is that I do have an incredible
Saline
support system,
post.
and we got through it. And the reason I relay is because so many people relayed for me. So many people got me through this last year. My 1-year mark is Thursday. And I relay for those little blondies that a lot of you got to know so well today, Madeline and Jake bopping around this field, in hopes that someday there won't be a relay. Hopefully we're so good at this that it ends up going away. That our children, they don't know the purpose of a relay because we fight this and we actually win and we can put this all behind us. So thank you for being a part of that fight. Thank you for hopefully diminishing this disease and for working so hard.
Me and my family were relaying for about 10 years in honor of and now memory of my Aunt Mary, who lost her battle to breast cancer. In 2012, my family had gained another reason to relay. I was diagnosed with cancer. I underwent 2 surgeries, and the 8th of this month, I became 2 years cancer-free. I wouldn't have been able to stay strong through this without my family and without all my friends and teachers and everyone who was so understanding and supportive of what I was going through. At 13, I went through something that no adult really thinks about and wants to go through. And I'm just very thankful that I've survived. And on my bag, I have angel wings, and it is in memory of my Aunt Mary because I believe she was my guardian angel through my battle, and I believe she guided me. And I relay in honor of my Aunt Mary and to keep her legacy going. Thank you.
I'm here relaying today for my Aunt Jackie, who has just passed away this year. She fought through breast cancer, and I remember when we were younger, well, she lives down in Florida, and they own a driving range, and they would hook up a plank of wood to the back of the tractor, and they called it Met the Sled. And we would ride around all the time through the driving range. They wouldn't pick up the golf balls. They'd fly everywhere, and she'd be laughing on the tractor. It was really fun. So I relay today for her.
So, of course, thank goodness for my husband, Brian, because he went right into business mode and got on the internet. And along with St. Joe's help, we found that there were about a handful of places in the United States that treat it. And we ended up going to Washington, D.C., to Dr. Sugarbaker, who was like my all-time hero. And I went there for his surgery not once, but 3 times. And they put drains in your abdomen, and they fill you with heated chemo. Because the seeds, and to go in all the nooks and crannies, they kind of say, and they roll you back and forth for 5 days. It's quite the procedure. And research, like Relay for Life, goes to find those cures. And so it has been 8 long surgeries, but I'm here, and I'm very thankful to be here. I remember the first time after the original diagnosis, and we were sitting in the oncologist's office, and an elderly couple were sitting in there. It's kind of awkward. We're both. And the gentleman says to me, "Well, which one of you has cancer?" And I said, "Well, I do." And I says, "Oh, welcome to the club." And I politely smiled and thought, well, this is no club that I want to be in. Your club is something you get to pick to do, and it's supposed to be fun, and this. But you know what? It is kind of a club. Because look at all the people here today that it's brought together, and the support that you give people that you know that have battled cancer or lost their life to cancer. My family, my friends, my students. Saline Schools has been wonderful to me. I've had to take several leaves of absence with every surgery, and my job's always been there waiting for me. And it really is a club that brings people together. And so at the time I couldn't see that when that gentleman said that to me, but I can now. And I thank you all for coming out today and relaying, and let's get it.